Just a little heads up on this video before you watch it. I did speed up the gameplay to match the length of my commentary audio, so my game is sped up. Obviously, that is not how my Black Ops 3 is. I don't have some weird game of it. So, just a little warning, and here we go. What is going on, everybody? Wild Dofa here, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. And for today's video, I decided to switch things up a little bit. I'm bringing you guys a competitive gameplay. A couple of my friends and I last night, we wanted to play some competitive matches, but we didn't want to go through the hassle of trying to get a GB match or a UMG match, mainly because there are no rule sets from the community that are going to be used at tournaments yet, and that's understandable since the game literally just came out. So instead of doing that, we decided to tweet out for a scrim, mess around with some of the rules, ban some of the cheap stuff like UAVs and just anything that does vision on the map, because that's not competitive at all. But we decided to do that and got this gameplay for you, and in this commentary, I'm going to talk about the new Hardpoint in Black Ops 3. Now, if you don't know about the new Hardpoint rules, then you're in for a treat. This is probably going to be the most exciting Call of Duty for Hardpoint in a while. Now, I know, in Advanced Warfare, it was pretty crazy because it's just people slamming into hills, just pre-firing and shooting, and they would just die, spawn up, run to the hill, die, spawn up, run to the hill. It wasn't very strategic. It was just who can get into the hill and get the most kills, which basically is the idea of the game, but in a way, it's not. So in Black Ops 3, the first main thing that you should notice is the clock in the bottom left, the game clock. Now, it isn't a 10-minute clock anymore. It is set to 5 minutes as of now. And the clock doesn't go down unless nobody is in the hill. So right now, my team is holding the hill, so the clock is frozen at 4 minutes and 18 seconds. Now, if it was contested, I believe the clock stops still. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it is still, it'll stay stopped. Now, with this being the way it is, this allows for a whole new type of game that we're going to be able to see. So we could see comebacks from any point deficit, and it doesn't matter. You could be down 249 to 0 and you still have a chance to come back. And it's crazy to think about. If you play flawless, get every rotation, don't let up anything, don't die in the hill. Now, I know that's pretty crazy to think about, and it's never going to happen, but just think, that is possible with the way these new rules are, which shows that a team has to be dominant for all of the minutes of the game. They can't just have a really good first 4 or 5 minutes and the game was already mathematically impossible or something like that. So I really like that addition to the game by Treyarch, just because of the possibilities. You never know what's going to happen. Anything can and will happen. Now, another thing that I've noticed about Hardpoint in this game, along with the scoring changes, is some of the maps only have 4 hills. And when I say some, I mean a majority of them only have 4 hills. This is an example of a map that has 4 hills, Fringe. It only has 4, which kind of makes it, I don't know if that makes it easier or what for people. I learned the rotations a lot easier, but this just means each hill is more important. Certain hills are easier to hold than others, and some are just clusters of just people flooding in. This hill, the train hill on this map is one of those where it's just a cluster of people just flying in, and you have to kill them over and over again. But for the most part, I like only having 4 hardpoints on the map. It makes sense just because of the map sizes. There's not really a place you could throw an extra hill on some of these maps. And it makes sense with the game clock because it's not just a 10-minute game where each hill happens twice like it was in Advanced Warfare. So I really don't mind that change so much. But I just wanted to give you guys a little overview of the new Hardpoint rules along with some of the map information, talking about the hills. If you guys want, I could do more videos about, where to hold which like where to hold certain spawns and where people are going to be spawning on certain hills. I could do more in-depth videos per maps if you guys request that down in the comments below. Just let me know and I would love to help you guys out. I'll do all that in-depth stuff and help you guys out. Give you guys some strategy on some hardpoint maps as well as search. You know, I can do any of that. All you have to do is ask and you shall receive. But this is Wild Dofa. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Black Ops 3 is finally here, and among us, we have to just grind it out. This is probably my favorite game that I've ever played in a long time. So, as always, this is Wild Dofa, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.